here already know that I'm a student at Concord Christian Academy. I've been here for as long as I can remember. It's my home. Well, sort of. So, looks like Doc got Sherlock stirred. Let's see if he's willing to hear out my case.
Watson, my boy, how are you today?
I think I have you here.
Think again.
Forget about it. You asked for history and history, and I'm certain that I have for you. This here is
Well,
this.
I'll be here for that. And besides, me and the star plan. Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Elvis.
This is Watson. You have lots of guests.
Well, I tried to tell you, but
What can we do for you, little lady?
actually, I might agree to Sherlock. She'd rather stay away from the police for the time being. I've been counseling students like her for some time now, and something is truly bothering her.
Oh, sweet girl. The police are the best people that can help you in any situation. That can lead to quick resolution.
Straw, no one asked me to tell. Let me handle this mystery, and plus, chess playing is food you cannot handle the mystery. Check. I am Sherlock Holmes, the greatest detective in the world. No one, and I mean no one, can stop me.
Oh my gosh! The Sherlock Holmes! I had no idea we were coming here!
You have obviously heard of him.
Yes, very often.
Of course. Who hasn't? I'm the critical Sherlock.
I'm sorry, my dear friend. No one asked you to come in. We will look you directly when you're needed. Now, may I ask, who are you? And more importantly, why are you in my office?
Her name is Evangeline, and she's the one with the death of
Oh, I see.
Vanilla.
Isn't she a bit too young for that divine mystery?
Oh, brother. He's one of those guys. And no, she's not. Anyone of any age can have a death-defying mystery.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Tell you what, if my time here is a surprise with another mystery, then I can never pick one for your other event.
All right, so I'll be good then. Go ahead.
Evangeline?
That's how this begins?
No, her name is Evangeline.
Oh, that's it.
Fine. My name is Evangeline. And we've been experiencing some strange disappearances in my high school.
What kind of strange disappearances?
Well, it all kind of started with the labyrinth.
You get that one. You have a student in school who loves these rat test subjects. Explained by you, seriously. Find your animal, and I'll bet you'll find your criminal.
It's still a crime.
That can be handled by the proper authorities.
Like me?
No, head of the school. This isn't a world-class investigation.
But it could be.
Please continue, Evie.
Well, then lunches started to go missing. Several high schoolers went
Oh,
lunches.
listen! Someone got the wrong lunches. Or better yet, they did not order them correctly and blame the school staff. What a mystery!
You know, these crimes seem to get less and less important as they go on. How about a round of risk?
I am taking a risk with my patients having my office long.
Dr. Watson, this was just a complete waste of time. Maybe this is just all in my head.
It's not for the school board when it got involved. We need to get this resolved before the media catches on to it.
I mean, I guess you're right, but
Disappointing.
If you would please, Sherlock, just come to the scene of the crime, gather some evidence, and if you wish to withdraw from the case, we will not ask you to return. Deal for the whole future networks.
Oh, so she's on your project. Fine. Please continue.
it's Evangeline.
I do big things.
And I don't, unless you want me to start calling you Shirley.
Okay. No, but please, continue along with your little mystery, or I will have to dismiss you.
Fine. Like I was saying, the disappearances got even stranger once our school mascot just vanished.
Eve, Evangeline, you do know how the whole mascot thing works, right?
Well, yeah,
So
but
I think you understand where I'm going with this. The mascot gets put away every time the student changes out of the costume.
well, yes, but
Looks like you won't be bringing me any more mystery score about that, Watson. Have a nice day, Eve. See you next fall.
It's Evangeline, and you need to let her finish.
What? This is child's play. We all know the mascot.
well, now we can start to have some real fun. But I'm gonna need your help to accomplish it. A, I can tell him the truth in the simplest way possible. possible and hope he picks my mystery. Or B, we can spruce it up a little bit to whet his appetite, and he can decide whether or not it is as exciting as I said. Now, stage manager, turn up the lights now. Please make sure to come out and count the votes. You have 1 minute.
William, get your mic closer.
Looks like we have our pretty obvious answer. Well, the student who plays as the mascot just disappeared. 3 days ago, they went to the locker room to get changed, and I heard a loud crash and a cry for help, and when I went in to go see, there was nothing there.
Oh my!
This is no job play, I assure you.
This job is truly for the proper authorities. Hush, Sprout, the owls are talking.
Are there any other details I must be privy to?
Well, there is this group called the Merry Men, and if we don't find out who kidnapped Maverick by Friday, they're going to release who they to be the culprit, which is me, to the media, and that will completely ruin my chances at a college scholarship.
You know, I feel like that my expertise is needed on this case.
Ha! I don't think you're aware of the meaning of the word expertise, my dear fellow.
Both of you, listen, she is not finished. I'm begging you, Sherlock, please. I have these threats, and I really can't go down for this.
I am convinced my expertise is needed on this case. That's what I just said! I know what you're doing, but Maverick got in the spotlight by going in and make headlines. Very interesting. We'll drop Maverick as your friend for being sorry. I'm sorry, but who's Maverick?
It is the name of their mascot. You know, like Rude Wildcat or Rude Bruin.
Oh. Then why can't you be friends with the mascot? Aren't they supposed to be well loved by all?
Well, because I'm one of the only people that knows Maverick's secret identity. So they just assume that I know where they went, but the truth is, I don't.
And why should I take this case?
Because if you don't, I truly fear that the student could be in some kind of physical danger, not to mention my reputation.
And how are you so sure?
Because they're framing me!
Fascinating.
I suppose.
I'm really sorry to have just wasted your time.
Alright, eventually. I'll help.
Are you sure?
Of course. Let's get started. Take me to the scene of the crime.
Right away, sir.
I'm coming along too to make sure you don't mess anything up. Plus, you may need a little muscle.
Right. Hopefully we'll find some real muscle along the way.
Maybe we should get the police involved. A student that we were supposed to look after is missing.
Well, back in my day, before the big games, the opposing teams always used to go to our locker room and steal our mascot, and we...
Those days have long gone, Frank. Plus, the mascots never stayed on too long.
Pretty sure they were always returned after the big game.
Still.
Or at least
That's what the teachers told us.
I'm just saying, still, I would say the opposing team's locker room. That's over.
we already did. I'm telling you, Mildred, we really should get the police involved and contact the parents before they come to pick up their children from the team building room.
Give us time. We go find the student.
Dead or alive.
Frank!
Right, alive. We will find the student alive. I might have heard in 7 to 9.
So, this was the last place Maverick was seen?
Yes, there's only 2 exits. That one leads right back outside, and that one leads directly back into the gym.
So, it is completely plausible that Maverick walked out the back door and hitched a ride with someone else.
Eventually, we sent no police.
He isn't technically police.
But he is.
Oh, him? Don't worry about him. He's just here to watch the Mascot. If I held your confidence, I can make him turn around right away.
No, you can't.
I can, and you will!
I know, Jeremy.
God, I assume you'd be in charge of the scanning, giving orders to the rest of us. Also, you know a lot about this movie, and I can see that by looking at the massive latest student records. So, you must be head of the school board or the head of the school itself.
I'm the head of the school board, and young lady, we're not to be involved in this matter. Who's that man in the corner who has to turn around?
No, and he's Inspector Lestrade, and he was just leaving.
No, I wasn't. I plan to stay throughout the entire investigation.
Finally, a real helper. I think the police are far stronger and better than private detectives.
Obviously, you don't know the suspect.
Well, I would like to hear his opinion.
Can we please just focus on the matter at hand here? I specifically asked for Sherlock ever since I became the prime suspect. Why don't you and your
I
friends...
am colorblind. But I would stand here to say that if you'd like to find this mysterious mascot and keep this out of public, it is my professional opinion that you keep on this case.
Not interested in glory, just protecting the peace.
Yeah, right. Can we please move on? We're running out of time here.
What do you mean we're running out of time? Because there's a meddlesome group called the Merry Men that if we do not figure out who kidnapped Maverick by Friday, they're going to release their suspicions to the media.
Why would they be interested in the case of student issues usually are that important?
I know what the note said.
Huh. That's so odd, because it doesn't seem like their typical pattern.
The real question is, why wouldn't they just tell us who did it, especially if the Merry Men know the truth?
Because they don't know who did it.
We're next.
Who is this band of Merry Men anyway?
They do right when no one else will, and they do just as fast as those who did want to come forward on their own.
Well, in this case, you got the wrong person.
But you know who wears the suit.
And how do you know that?
Because you're Maverick's handler, and the handler always knows who's under the suit, even when no one else does.
So what? That doesn't mean I kidnapped Maverick.
Do you know where the suit is hidden?
No. Maverick always took the suit home.
That's interesting.
The suit always needed to be washed, and I would occasionally volunteer to wash it, but Maverick normally took the responsibility.
How could anyone find a missing student if we don't even know who they are?
Knock it off, Frank! Only the handler knows who's under the suit. We aren't going to ruin that now.
I guess we should contact the parents saying that their child won't be coming home on the trip.
In due time. We still have until Friday to figure that out. Maybe they'll show up by then.
In the meantime, why don't we clean out Maverick's locker to see if we can find anything?
I know the combo.
So, the person who played the mascot never expressed interest in the position.
From time to time, but they would never play.
Aha! The game is afoot!
What does that say?
Back off, or Maverick will take a nosedive? Okay, that's a threat!
We have to tell parents now. There is no way that the student is fine. There's no clear person.
Nobody's contacting any parents. As far as we know, the student went on the team building street and we didn't realize it.
I mean, could try contacting the bus driver.
Sadly, there's no cell service.
Convenient! Send them to a place where there is no one to contact them.
They go there every year at the same time. Nothing bad has ever happened when they go.
Plus, it is a really good way to ensure that the students are truly working through the team building program without any distractions.
Then, Eve, why didn't you go?
I'm not an athlete.
But you're Maverick's handler. Shouldn't you get to know the other sports athletes?
She isn't needed there. All she does is make sure Maverick doesn't walk into walls or get stolen. Oh wait, guess she should have gone. Maybe she wanted to pay off surveillance and stuff.
Oh, like you can contact Mr. I was back off all the time.
can I please turn around now?
Oh, if you must.
Thank you. Now, Billy, if you come with me to the hallway, we can talk about the options that we have to keep this story out of the media past Friday.
That would be
There
wonderful.
may be able to be something we can work out.
That would be awesome. We need to make sure that we don't lose our parents' trust. Honestly, we could lose a few of our best supporters that way. I'm sorry.
Frank, are you there?
Unfortunately,
Can you come clean up the mess in the bathroom? The little guy's made a mess in there again.
oh, do I better this? Come in. The married men are very rarely wrong, and they always kiss their men or woman, whichever the case may be.
Benjamin, I'm so sorry that we're not close to the finding room.
I wouldn't say that once. I found this in the locker.
Hey, that's a good one in you too. Would you like to keep it until we find Maverick?
No, it's okay. I have it.
Okay, well, we'll put it right back up here so that when we find Maverick, the picture will be in the right spot.
We will find Maverick.
Can you walk me to the pub before Maverick disappeared?
I think we can do that. Let's go.
Now, should I tell Sherlock the whole truth about who Maverick is? Or should I see if he can really prove himself to be the best detective of them all?
Do what you want. Can you unwrap? By this way.
Is there something bothering you?
No, I'm just anxious about solving the case and finding Maverick.
I don't need to pry, but based off your current motion and obvious knowledge, you and Maverick were quite close.
I guess you could say that.
You could also say that you were best friends, if that's the way to put it.
We really should just be focused on the case.
Are you guys coming? We only have a day left.
We're on our way.
I don't want to wait anymore. We really should get a strong answer. I'm tired of waiting and hoping that the suit will show up on our own.
I'm the one who's responsible for Maverick, so I really think we get it! You both are coaches. Nobody has to tell me everything. And in due time, everything will come to light. Where are these letters from anyway?
Do you think there is a good chance that our known source created valuable information?
I'm sure it is. No one got about the whereabouts of a missing student. That is just spreading hearsay. Otherwise.
Why is your service even in the notes?
Shortly after the teams left, the person started leaving them in my office. You mean the unlocked generous closet?
Yes, it's my office.
You don't even have the desk.
I have a two-bench.
Knock it off! It doesn't matter if it's an office or a closet. If money is receiving the notes. It just means the person doesn't want to be seen communicating with anyone.
He's smart. I always stop him his checks to find what he knows. This coward is shoving notes in places and hoping for results. Confronting people is truthfully.
Truthfully what?
The way to God.
Just the man who hides notes in student lockers.
Hey, the married men have to work in secret.
We should do what's right. We want them to come forward on their own.
I'm just saying, if the person really is missing, do you think these notes are going to help any?
The ways that married men have worked since day one. Let's just trust the process.
Fine. We will wait. Gerald, are you working on another note?
I am. Oxford seems to have the best reporters, but NBC seems to go all the way. I think I should aim smaller. Maybe just telling the head of the school board and the parents would be enough.
I think.
Quick, hide!
Are you sure this plan is gonna work?
Of course it's gonna work. We'll let Sherlock run the course of his investigation. And then when he gives
If
up.
he gives up,
No, when he gives up. This case is airtight. If he actually figures out who it is, I'm gonna be really surprised.
he is Sherlock Holmes.
And I'm the spectacle straw.
Fine. Then no one will get hurt, right?
Of course no one's gonna get hurt. What do you think I am? A monster?
Sherlock, I could have sworn this is where I left Maverick.
I just don't understand why there are pieces of Maverick's costume in the locker room.
Must be a trick.
A trick? The kidnapper might be trying to throw us off. And are there any other ways of getting out of this room?
Yeah, there are a couple. There's the front one, and there's a back door, but only teachers have access to that one. There are a couple of windows, but I feel like people would have noticed if Maverick was climbing out of the window.
And you said the teens exited this door to get on the bus?
Yes.
And why do you think Maverick is missing, other than the notes found in the locker room?
Because I found this note on the trip that stated we'll return Maverick when we're good and ready. Plus, I know the student. They wouldn't have left this many pieces of the costume for us to find.
The person who plays Maverick is a homeschooler that participates in our sports programs.
I really hope Maverick's okay.
But why would the parents not contact their kids to see if they made it on the bus or not?
Oh, well, this week was the end of the homeschooler retreat program. The 11th and 12th grade homeschoolers were encouraged to sign up and spend a week with a person from the administration or a teacher just to get them used to living with someone that has different rules from their parents.
Interesting.
It is. The co-op that sends the most students loves the idea. They say it really helps their students with the college transition, especially after participating in this program.
And you said it is members of the administration who are running this program?
Yes, sir. The biggest supporter is Mildred. She hosts several students here.
Interesting.
She really cares about the students' well-being.
Interesting. I think I know who this mysterious mascot is, but should we keep up with the charade or reveal his identity? Voting begins now.
Talk louder. Talk louder.
that one of its esteemed members is either the accomplice or the kidnapper himself.
You think the kidnapper's a he?
Most definitely.
Then what makes you think that?
Well, honestly, the clues just keep piling up, and it piles up onto one person in this entire universe, which explains why people call me first hand for mystery instead of this cat case last Tuesday.
Oh, no, come on, bro. Oh, you're too old for this.
Mama, were you three there the entire time?
Yeah, yes, we were.
When were you gonna tell us that you were in shopping? Never. We were hoping for never.
We're trying to stay still, but we're starting to feel like new changes are twisted.
Where'd you find the jacket?
On the floor, right over there.
It wasn't there when we got here.
So someone else is in this room, like, with us right now.
And I have a good hunch you.
You do.
Well, don't you? Frank over there, this band of merry men and ladies.
How'd you know?
Because only the merry men you know will be looking for clues. But you've been receiving letters to look for yourself, haven't you, Frank?
He sure was, and it looks like a straight, sweet little Evangeline.
I didn't put the jacket here, we found it here.
And how are we supposed to trust you on that? Because of the reaction she had when Evangeline and I found it. Evangeline had a genuine reaction of worry and relief when Sherlock had found it.
And how did you know it was genuine?
My field of study, and plus I've known Evangeline for a long time, and I know what she's thinking.
Also, we have not been in here that long before you bust into like buffoons.
Come on, guys, we were students to report for kidnapping.
Not so fast! You were in here way before us, and you were hiding here before we got here. So either someone else is hiding in this room and already left, or they are still here.
No, we were the only ones hiding. You don't know of anyone else.
No offense, but also not really. You are a terrible liar. So could you please just tell us who else is in here?
I can tell her the truth and give up my source, or I can protect him a little longer. What harm is there in a game of cat and mouse? Fine, we'll tell you.
We will?
It's so strong and it's so good. These guys don't before you find them.
I really don't want to lose my job.
Alright, just tell us where to look and we'll let you leave prior to finding.
Come on, let's go. We have a student to find. And I think we've solved this mystery.
There's one more out there.
close to the edge.
You already know who did it. It was you. Why don't you tell us we're mad at this? He won't hurt you. You just be expelled and continue your schooling next year.
Okay, do you think if I actually knew where Maverick was, I would be shocked every time I find a piece of the costume?
I guess not.
She's an actor.
An actor.
Yeah, in school plays you always play a role.
Fascinating. Nothing important was said during that conversation, Sherlock. So can you just give it up? We're nowhere closer to finding the student than when we were at the start.
Let Inspector Lestrade help you. We need to make sure that this is done in a timely fashion, and only he is good enough to do that.
Oh, it will be. We still have 1 hour left. And I know the culprit is in this room. Now, we just have to weed out the others. Anything?
We all know that nothing can be accomplished in this silence.
Ah, that's where you're wrong, my little friend. Many things are learned from observing the crowd.
And what have you observed? All I see is a room full of quiet people.
Well, ever since the beginning, I only knew one person could commit this crime, and only one person could keep up this charade this long if they knew the student was safe.
So, Maverick isn't in any danger?
Not at all.
Well, that's a relief. But who took Maverick? Who has the mascot?
I'm getting to that.
If you don't go a little faster, then Lestrade's going to have to take over.
Absolutely. After all, this is a crazy game, am I right?
A game. You think a missing student is a game?
That's true. Rich, is it? I take this kidnapping very seriously, but the way everything is played out, I truly believe this is a well-orchestrated attempt to prove something to me.
To you? Before this event, you weren't even involved in school.
Valid, but I was sought specifically to handle this mystery.
How dare you?
I'm a little tired of the charade that Sherlock is playing. Aren't you? Should I let him tell us who he thinks it is? Or should I keep this distraction just a little bit longer? There's no way actually to do it. You know, Sherlock, I have some things that I would like to as well.
Lestrade.
I've been following in your footsteps, picking up pieces of evidence, and I believe I know who the real culprit is. You always lose the game, Straw. This time, I think I finally have the upper hand. Well then, indulge me!
Can we please just focus on the matter at hand? We're running out of time.
Surely. I have other messes to clean up around here, so what about when we get a move on?
We get it! Everyone has something to repeat. Sherlock, please give us your idea so that Inspector Lestrade can find the other students before the parents arrive.
What do you mention the straw? The straw. What is your favorite game to play? Come again. What is your favorite game to play? Chess? Okay, sure. What about the game you almost beat me in last time? Unsolved mysteries, master fishing? Precisely. What about it? Well, this whole case reminds me of that last case we solved together in that game. A student went missing because a friendly adult took her in. Wait, took her in? I thought that abandoned. There are two big reasons why I believe abandoning here is not a criminal. First, the letters that she was receiving from the very man.
Come on. Everyone knows she could have written those on her own.
person, and Evangeline here is left-handed. So it's impossible for her to read those letters.
And as you can see, someone in this room is always carrying note cards.
Fine, it was me. I put the notes in the locker room of the Merry Men. Me and John and Leah formed a group to write songs we were doing well in the school.
The Merryman is a safe group that students can report dangers or concerns to the opposite. We do that so that no one can go after them for telling a bully or wrongdoer.
And we would like to continue doing that. Would you all mind not telling the other students who we are? We really don't mean any harm.
Of course I won't say anything. Many of my students tell me how much they appreciate a group like the Merryman to handle their problems so a guilty student can come forward without getting in too much trouble. Precisely. We never mean any harm. If the student just doesn't come up on their own, we take care of it as teachers so that the student doesn't get expelled.
Yeah, but kidnapping is totally different. We could have done something a little more drastic.
That's to be expected.
But who did it?
Guys, I'm seeing some cars pull in, and I already know who's going to follow after that, so can we just get a move on?
Right. Next is why the school board, John calls a small matter.
A small matter? A student is missing.
Right. But as we have said time and time again, the student may very well be on the trip that we are asking. And also, how do you know Maverick was missing without anyone telling you about it?
Well,
And who would a student go with other than their coach, parent, or teacher if they did not go on the trip? And so, Mildred, what are you not telling us?
Nothing.
Oh, really? So you didn't apply to be a student exchange coach this year?
Well, I did. But what does that have to do with this?
According to my sources, a homeschooled student can participate in the exchange program. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
So it is fair to say that if the student was participating in the exchange program, then you would be taking them home for the week.
I mean, yes, I suppose.
And Harry, didn't you say that the student plays 2 different sports here at the school?
I sure did.
So maybe, just maybe, that you were supposed to be taking them home for the week.
I mean, yes, but the process is very complicated.
Give it up, Mildred. He's figured it out. It's a closed case. Just give back the student.
Mildred, why would you make us go through all this?
She wasn't working alone, Harry.
What do you mean?
Remember I said that she reminds me of that last case in the straw that I played?
Yeah.
Well, in this case, a student went home with her friend, expected to be picked up by her parents later that night. But instead, a friendly owl took her in, and no one could figure out where she went or how she disappeared.
But what does that have to do with this case?
Well, in this case, Mildred was just the accomplice. She was working with none other than Inspector Lestrade. Exactly. Lestrade has been conveniently been on this case ever since the beginning, but it's puzzled me why following case is such a low priority.
Low priority. A student is missing. How is that important to you?
I didn't say unimportant. I said low priority. If the student was truly missing, the parents would have contacted the police, and there would have been double the concern.
Alright, but why do you think we...
Well, ever since the beginning, there have been clues hidden in plain sight. For example, in the locker room, there was a key chain on the floor that read Mascot for life. And it wasn't under a jersey or in a locker room. It was just lying there on the floor. And no one picked it up to see who it belonged to. It was like everyone knew who owned that.
There are always things on the floor of a locker room. We can't be expected to pick all of them up to look at them. But you were also looking for clues as to where Maverick went. So wouldn't those be helpful keys to know that Maverick didn't just drive off to meet someone?
You're absolutely right.
And Maverick got a ride with someone who they trusted, with a suit.
Right. Yes, it's quite elementary, my dear Evie.
Then take us home, my dear Shirley.
Right. As you mentioned earlier, the pieces of the costume were lying on the floor, and they were lying at every scene, so we should find them.
The student was at a party before them. Of course the pieces of costume would just be lying around.
Not like this. These items were laying at places where Mascot and find their costume. Their identities too secretive.
I'm starting to think that the student even isn't missing at all.
And what makes you say that?
You are everywhere the mascot is. You know everything about them. We all know the truth, so why don't you just share with the group?
The truth.
Yeah, someone wanted to make notes of the maritime location if something fishy wasn't going on.
Frank, could I please see those notes that you keep referring to? Sure. And abandonment. May I see yours?
Yeah.
Just like that. These notes were written in the same handwriting and grammatical structure.
It proved my point. She was framing herself to get out of the job of being the mascot.
Come again?
If eventually your suit disappeared slowly, then nobody would notice that the mascot was even gone. And poof, she'd be out of the job.
Why would she be leading us to all the clues if she wouldn't be out of the job?
To throw us all off her trail. We all know the truth, and I know that you're the real mascot.
Not so fast, Inspector. You were missing those obvious clues that was there right in front of you this entire time.
And what's that?
The picture that was kept in Maverick's locker.
Oh, I see. There's someone else in the suit.
My Inspector. Your face just turned awfully white. Are you missing something in your shirt from the student? Maybe some details you can find on your own.
Or should we say that you placed on your own?
Place? I'm not sure quite what you mean there.
We had played games for years, my dear friend, and you wouldn't think I would recognize your handwriting the minute I saw it.
My handwriting. Why would you think that I would have anything to do with this?
Well, why did you do it?
Come on, Inspector. Where is my sister?
Sister?
Yeah, sister.
Yeah, sister. You know we were twins, did you?
No, I guess I didn't. I thought that you could just escape a little scared.
I'm sure. Like she could escape without a car, or a phone, or a computer to message anyone with.
Why would I escape? Wasn't I supposed to be there? Not exactly, but that's okay. Just as long as we found you before Mom and Dad could get you.
Well, why did you do it?
One of you goes to the school, and one of you is homeschooled?
Yeah, well, I never wanted to attend school in person, but I wanted to play sports. So when Coach Carey told me the options, I thought the mascot sounded great. So the rest is history. And she wasn't comfortable being around the school on her own, so I just offered to be her handler permanently.
The entire time, I thought that you were you, and that you were...
Inspector, from the first moment, I knew that you were expecting your young friend to be here, but I couldn't quite understand why.
Well, why did you do it?
He wanted to beat Sherlock once and for all. Looks like he's got a long way to go.
He sure does, dear. He sure does.
Right. Thank you all for joining us for a meal and a mystery and helping us solve this crime that wasn't really a crime at all. But hopefully we'll see you all around the school. And welcome our new mascot, Maverick! apologize to my students very quickly. Alright. Let's start with, let's see, I have so many. Alright. First off, I want to start with the one who started last year asking me to play the role that they played this evening. When we announced what the play was going to be, they instantly were like, I want to be that person. And I was like, oh, we don't know, it's going to be a lot of lines, we don't know how many lines, but it's okay, because this person really stepped up and did an amazing job. So I want to give the Game is Afoot award to William DePace. For every section, like all of your bases dropped, but especially Sherlock and Watson, I would say. So, all right, next I want to, let's see, I have a lot of work. Next I want to give it out to the person who keeps all these lovely technology things working for me every night while the actors are on stage. The lovely mics are ran by our lovely stage manager back here, Joy with the pace. So So I don't know if I think the front of the programs give you a little hint, but this person wrote the play with me. It wasn't just me. So this was tailored exactly to. Oh, we already got the story going. So it was tailored exactly to the school. So she wrote the play, she acted in the play, and she also directed it along with everybody. So we renamed it for this year for her to be the CCA Student Masters Award, because she knows the Masters didn't make next is what I call the Elevate Climber Award. What this is watching someone grow over a year or 2 or 3 years I've been here. One of the big goals of Elevate is to grow closer to each other, grow upward, which is towards God, and to grow in the craft. This student was in both plays that we produced in person from last year to this year, and I watched this person grow and get more and more excited and ask me all the time, like, when's rehearsal, can I come up, am I allowed to miss class? No, you can't miss class. So, but I was so excited to have this person come this year and be a part of the high school cast, so I would like Judith Orbital to come out. This award goes out to the student that really helps to keep everything going in a Christian manner no matter what. Because there are a lot of snafus when you add fear and people. People is the key word to what happens when people's moods go down, right? And people cause you to be sad sometimes. But we're supposed to constantly look to Christ so that we don't get upset at other people and have a really bad rehearsal. Because that happens a lot. So the more I thought about it, I wanted to give this award to Rebecca Lake.